Starts with a short delivery. Andre Russell just prompting the umpire to rethink his decision, maybe feeling it's a little too high. Very good piece. Mustafizur.
There's definitely a bit more pace and bounce in this pitch. Seems to be a bit harder than it was for the ODI. Oh.
Splices off the bat. The pace, the length, the power. Andre Russell not making good contact, but lucky for him, there was no third man. He was in that 30-yard circle. Flew over him and raced into the boundary.
Mustafizur just getting a little extra bounce out of this pitch. Seems to be bowling a bit quicker as well than he did in the ODI.
This time, going, gone. Might have gone straight to Nevis as well. This man, he's got ridiculous power.
Well, as fast as it came is as fast as it went. Hit this ball really hard, didn't try to hit it too square.
Well, we've just gone past midnight here in St. Kitts. Andre Russell is still wide awake. His ability to pick the length, speed of his arms, the elevation, the distance. What a shot. He's moved to 20 of 13 now. How will Mustafizur respond? Over the top, at another boundary.
This one was a bit wide. Didn't try to keep it down. Just slashed it. Went over the man at backward point. Didn't have a chance. 14 from the over so far. It's a good one for the Windies.
Another aggressive shot from Andre Russell. One called for the over. Now there's a great chemistry between Rovman Powell and Andre Russell. They both hail from Jamaica. Rovman Powell, numerous times he's indicated his admiration for Andre Russell, patterns his game to him as a young player. Must be a great joy for him to bat alongside him. One delivery left in this over. Fine-legged man up into that circle. Yeah, gets the bat on it. Finishes in style. Andre Russell, 18 runs from the over. It's 71 for 3.
Nazmul Islam. Just a single, bit of a change from what's been happening. The pace has been fast and furious. That was the last ball of the last over. Good over for Andre Russell. Darren and I can't keep up with the pace, but Ian Bishop and Atta Ali Khan probably can.
Thanks, Jeffrey. Good assisting of each other down at long on and long off. Such a strong player, Andre Russell. Not even sure that we've seen the full potential of his batting at international level across his career so far. Six of them. Rovman Powell into the act. Looks as though he's lost nothing from his knock in the last ODI.
Already 6 sixes in this inning so far. And he was very good with the bat in the last ODI. And straight away get into that same sort of form. Oh, nearly gone through, and lucky that it's just gone away from the stumps. It all, apart from that one single over, from Mustafizur Rahman, which was a double wicket maiden, really could have nothing much to offer, especially when Russell and obviously Samuel was on a strike. They were brutal with the bat. Again, that's gone many a miles. That's the third ball which has gone out of the ground. That is massive. It's huge. 86 for 3.
A lot of entertainment for this crowd who have stayed on here into Wednesday morning. Powell's enjoyed it. Russell's enjoyed it. Shakib not so much. (109 meters 6). What's he doing with a pipe? Well, the ball is certainly going straight through a pipe on this surface. He's discussing with a colleague off here. As Russell shows his dynamic power. I mean, find that in Florida somewhere for the second and third T20. I just wonder, it's my own sort of thinking, but if Russell continues to play ODI cricket for the Windies for some time, I'd like, if the opportunity presents himself, for someone to say to Russell, look, I'll give you 10 ODIs. I want to bat you at number 3 in ODI cricket. I want you to go in there and you take your time, get into an innings and just let your power take over if you can manage to stay in and set yourself for a few overs. It won't happen, but I'd love to see the possibility of that happening, because he can play properly and he can destroy you, Andre Russell.
Well, he can single-handedly destroy any attack if he is in this kind of a form. 35 of 19, 3 4s and 3 6s. Incredible. Making it look too easy.
Rubel Hussain. In a good surface for T20 cricket. .35 from 19 deliveries, 3 4s, 3 6s. This is why he's become one of the most sought after players in this format across the world game.
And that's one of the reasons I felt that perhaps the dismissal of Tamim Iqbal on the very first delivery that he faced. He went down the wicket. Such a good pitch to bat on, 35 of 19. Just look at the way he has batted in this inning so far. Tamim was a big disappointment. He would have enjoyed batting here had he stayed on. Had he not got dismissed at the very first delivery of this match. Not only that, also Shomoshaka getting dismissed of the very first delivery that he faced. Look at this. This is the first ball of the match and he's gone down the track. And the moment he knew that his ball has gone behind, he had no chance whatsoever to come back inside the crease. Such a good form, 200s in the one-day internationals, 3 one-day internationals that they played against the Windies. Carried his bat in the first match, 130 not out. Ball short, shy at the stumps. They've been unlucky because a number of opportunities were created. A couple of times the ball struck the stump, batsmen would have found themselves not inside. But well, if you lose so early wickets so early, then obviously you'll find your team not scoring runs, and especially when a man who has been in very good with the bat in the ODIs, Tamim Iqbal, gets out cheaply. That was the problem.
Went with the ramp shot with third man up, which was a really good option. Just 4 more for victory for the Windies. $87 for 3. Bowlers did quite well tonight. Ashley Nurse, after Ali Khan spoke about, started things off beautifully, and Kimo Paul and the rest of the seamers came in admirably to keep picking up wickets. Stuart Law will be pleased. A man with some thinking to do between the two coaches, Evan Lewis, struggling for runs.
Yeah, Ashley Nurse only bowled 1 over, the first one, picked up both the openers. You mentioned about Kimo Paul, 2 for 24. What about Keswick Williams, 4 for 28, and that magnificent catch in the outfield.
Victory for the defending world champions, the Windies. Another massive strike to close off this encounter. A good all-round performance by the men in maroon, to the thrills and delight of this crowd that has stayed on into the early Wednesday morning.